Welcome back, guys, to another reaction video with me and John. We are actually going to react to the Navy SEALs training. I know a bit about it, but not much. Alright, so I was in the army for 5 years. Here's some pictures now. In the infantry, so yeah.
Yeah, I've been in for about 6.5 years now. I'm still in, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm out now. I've been out for a year, civvy, chilling, loving life. Right, let's get the show on the road.
Prep school up here at Great Lakes,
Yeah.
Illinois. Some of the issues that I've been seeing with the students when they show up here on deck are just not being very prepared for what they're about to endure, which is a preparatory school. They think they can rely on this to get them in shape for butts. I call it a prep for a prep. A lot of what I see go hand in hand with the injuries that we get here. A lot of lower leg strength practice.
Love it.
So you learn quite a bit about SEALs.
Some guys have ran on nothing but ellipticals, which isn't even running. They have to be ready to endure the stresses that are here. And they shouldn't be running in boots, they should be running in tennis.
Yeah, because none of them are like Army, Marines. They joined the Navy, which is essentially a non-like, sort of like Army sort of type stuff. And you know, Navy SEALs is kind of like the only, it's like the only alley thing in it, really.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
At your sports store.
I feel the difference is where SATs are like really secretive. Navy SEALs are like, they show off a lot, don't they?
Yeah. It's a weird one because if you're Army, Navy, if you're US Army, Marines, you can't join the SEALs, you have to join the Navy. You can't just go and do their sort of selection. Whereas our Special Forces, you could be RAF, Navy, whatever, and you can just go and join, you can just go and do their selection.
You should have a strong core. You should
but consider this just a normal Navy course. So there's nothing secret about it. It's just what they do afterwards.
Yeah,
it's all secret.
I've seen guys that are 130 pounds that can go through this program just as easily as guys that are 210. Probably easier because they can run faster, swim better. They come a little bit more prepared without that extra superfluous muscle on them that bogs them down through this training.
Preparing for prep. Is that what you said? Preparing for prep.
My name is Jim McKinney. I'm one of 2 lead instructors here at Butts Prep, and my job is to prepare our students for butts. The way we do that is through our distance swims in the pool, our long distance runs at the track, our sand PTs, our surf PTs, Lake Michigan, our push-ups, our weight training, our sit-ups, our pull-ups.
No, basic underwater demolition SEALs.
The best way we tell our students to prepare
SEAL stands for
healthy is to obviously do more run programs, get themselves healthy, do prehab type workouts, which is on the SEALsWeight.com webpage. We want to see more preparation. Obviously, you can't prepare enough. We see a lot of students fail out just on the basic swims, the basic runs. They get injuries, shin splints, stretch fractures on a 10-mile-a-week run basis the first week.
Yeah.
That's not going to cut it.
The problem
we see here at Butts Prep are the students are not familiar with using our jet fins. Most of the students we have come from a different background where they're not aquatic related, so to speak. Our best recommendation for kids in high school or college coming in our program is to wear the fins in their training regimen before they get here and slowly break their ankles in. What we see here is guys swim our workouts. We swim 12,000 meters a week, and we go for a long run after that. Usually their ankles are shot. The guys who have great ankle flexibility, come from a swim background that utilizes fins, have no injury problems whatsoever. Our best advice would be to prepare themselves mentally and physically for the training. Obviously, everyone talks about it being very physical, but it is 90% mental. During your training programs, you can't just train for the PST, the minimum requirements. You have to realize you're going to first phase of BUDS, which is one of the hardest training programs in the U.S. military. You have to train to realize that Hell Week is 3 weeks into first phase. What I mean by mental toughness, I mean
they keep them going.
Push-ups for PST. You have to realize you're doing hundreds and hundreds of sets of push-ups.
They literally keep them going. And they'll say 3 if you quit, and then the rest of you can have a break.
So 42 push-ups, bare minimum, is not going to cut it. When you guys do your training, do beyond 42. Push it that extra 10%.
In the corner there, begging someone to quit.
That's
what I can.
And it'll build your.
If I was going for it, that's what I'll probably do.
Stronger for butts.
Yeah.
In order to prepare for the
bit jacked though.
If you're still in high school, we recommend.
They keep them away. There's something called Hell Week in it.
No more Xbox. You can't play a little bit. Get outside, get some vitamin D. Play some soccer. Get in the pool and swim laps with your buddies. Go surfing. Just be outside and be active. Prepare your bodies for the stress that's going to happen when you go to BUD/S. Obviously, it's the hardest training in the U.S. military for a reason.
Yeah,
you can just see.
Shoulders are burning.
It's called the Trident. So,
I love it, mate.
So it's kind of like, for these guys, if they don't pass, they just go back in the Navy.
Yeah. And
just have like some sort of like Navy job. And, oh, this is something that they call get sandy. So if you mess up, they say go get wet and sandy, and you may be all like completely clean. And you have to run down to the beach, get wet and sandy, come back, and if you're not wet and sandy enough, they'll send you back to do it again. And then you have to clean yourself up, like during inspection or whatever. It's bad. Oh. So I think the water side of it, I think I'll be alright on.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's this stuff. I think the team-based stuff is the hardest because it's not just yourself you got to look out for.
Yeah. This is
oh my god.
Team effort.
Up and down sand dune.
So this is like one big machine, and if one piece of it goes wrong, that's it. You're all gone.
This reminds me of just doing gun runs when I was on my winter course and training.
You was on a winter course?
Yeah.
Summer. They call these boat teams, so they stick with the same team the whole time.
And sweeps are bob on, John.
Yeah, alright now. I saw the tin, I like the tin. But I have to get through the sweets. Kind of like the ones in your Rat Packs, isn't it? Oh, can you? Oh, that look really good. I like that. Oh, the line of helmets. You know what that's about? The line of helmets. So if you quit, you just ring the bell. You take your helmet off and you put it down on the line. They stay there for the whole course.
In the schooling 5.5-day stretch, each candidate sleeps only about 4 total hours but runs more than 200 miles and does physical training for more than 20 hours per day. That's a lick, isn't it?
That is mad.
Starts to the bank, simulated
munitions, gunfire, explosions, fire flare, and flares to create chaos.
Oh, here we go.
Hell yeah.
I watched my friends run into it. It's the other one like
Now, do you remember doing sleep deprivation? Hallucinations, yeah. Can you imagine the hallucinations? Yeah.
Mate, when I was on stack night, I used to do these big adventures. I hallucinated red dot lasers everywhere.
I hallucinated what they're called, steamy scorpions. I mean, fight in the front. But I can't imagine what these guys go through. I suppose you can't know how good you'll be in that situation unless you go through it.
Yeah, exactly. I think the people that pass on, in my opinion, wouldn't expect to pass. I mean,
I think it's just blanks. I know they fire low rounds into the sky. you would lose your hat when you're... Imagine that. The pain for losing the hat.
Yeah, I better get beasted there.
So it'll probably be something like, if you get that other guy off the rope, then you have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I've seen like a reward for these guys is to stand up and close their eyes for, for 5 minutes.
Some straight ninja shit then.
Imagine that, a reward is just to stand up straight with your eyes closed for 5 minutes.
Water
I
obstacle
think that the
course.
obstacle course is a great evolution, and I think a lot of people don't
This
take advantage
is
of
what
it.
you'd expect from
The purpose of the water obstacle
Navy
course
SEALs, isn't it?
is to help you identify your weaknesses.
Ooh.
If you can't carry your weight,
There's one guy that did that upside down.
If your upper body strength is not there, after doing it over and over again, you're going to end up building that strength up to make it through your evolution. I think that not just this obstacle course, water obstacle course, but any obstacle course. It's great for agility. I mean, you're going to be a Navy SEAL. You can't just be good at one thing. You can't be good at
And just think, this is what the camera is showing us. So imagine, I'd love to see, you know, you do them kill rooms, don't you? You know, where they learn about going bedding into rooms and stuff. I'd love to try and find that footage.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. You know, when they have like dolls that pop up in the rooms. And
Yeah.
Yes, and then no in the end because it's on your own to really dig down deep and pull out
360 battle
inside
space
you
as well.
to complete the obstacle course. And my wounds will heal faster than my pride. You know, if you give up quick, it's a huge check in the box for against your pride. So you know, you got to
Imagine that after you do this, you go on that Wizard that ninja show on TV.
Yeah, you'd nail it, wouldn't you?
You'd nail it.
Easy.
That'll come and go. And you're probably kind of stay.
Oh. To be fair, it doesn't look like he's struggling too much.
No.
It makes me get off. And then I'm going to go right back up again.
This
try
footage
again.
is real
So
hard.
I actually cannot do it anymore. Until my hands are bleeding. I just don't want to quit. I just think that
Now he's what?
if you're going to quit on this little obstacle, how are you going to do another?
Ooh, looks like he's about to go. Bloody hell. Impressive.
How much longer do you got?
Oh, what's this bit? Well, remember, all this 6 months that they do, it's just selection, and then they go off and do their specialisation afterwards.
Second phase is, in my mind, the phase where we transition from the kind of high-impact selection phase of training to see who's committed to the program into what makes frogmen frogmen, into the block of training where they'll learn the skill sets that comprise that ability to operate in the water and underwater, which is kind of at least the foundation of who we are.
Their bread and butter is blowing up boats.
They start second phase with classroom work, which is dive physics, dive medicine, so they understand the principles and physics behind the skill sets they're learned, and then we teach them on the basic apparatus how to do mostly emergency type procedures in case something goes wrong. We want to test their comfort underwater and their ability to make good decisions if things are going wrong so they can save themselves and frankly to our community, more importantly, save their buddy if their buddy's in need.
A lot of stuff you've got to take in, isn't it?
Oh, I like that little edit. That's good edit,
It's really
isn't it?
good, isn't it?
Mate, they must leave absolute machines.
Yeah, I've heard like a couple of stories about blokes getting depressed after they complete it because they build up for this, you know, for their pass out at the end of it, and then a lot of them just end up. Well, not a lot of them, but I've heard stories of blokes getting depressed because they haven't got that target to aim for anymore.
Yeah.
Because they've trained for all this time to become Navy SEAls, and then they become Navy SEAls. It's like the climax is over. Yeah.
You just want to be like on tour constantly or on operations.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of them do end up becoming people like Chris Carl and all that. Just always on tour and always doing stuff overseas because they're trying to find.
I mean, this way, back in your day, wouldn't you want to be always on tour?
Yeah.
Yeah. alley. I like that.
That is good stuff. Yeah.
The skills that the students learn here in third phase are very important because they are the basis, they are the foundation of everything that they're going to learn in follow-on training.
I feel sorry for officers
qualification training, or SQT, as
they've got that extra more.
This is the foundation.
The eyes are on them more.
The
Yeah, you know what I mean. They're expected
the
to
shooting and the moving
pass,
that we do.
but as well as pass, be leaders as well.
Leaders and men.
Mm. I do miss this. Haven't done it for so long. I love that when pistol, like green free.
Tabbing. When I remember when I was in the Falklands, we did ranges for 3 days straight, like attacks, and then we did an 18-mile exertion tab in the Falklands over Mount Pleasant, just like that. Oh my god! For the last 3 miles, I had to stitch all my body for the last 3 miles, mate. So
Falklands
dehydrated.
is horrible. Workbenches outside. Oh, I see what they're doing.
Explosives, isn't it?
God, they've got to learn everything, haven't they? I suppose if you're going to be planting
I'll tell you what I
explosives,
haven't seen that the Marines did,
yeah,
but they haven't. Hand-to-hand combat.
Oh yeah, it's a good point actually. I guess that'll be their like specialisation.
That's it.
That's it.
Right guys, that is the end of the video. If you want to see more videos like this from me and John, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it.